How's it going, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, Reverse/Rebirth, Part 6. We are almost done, ladies and gentlemen. We are on the final 3 worlds. That's it. We are almost done with this game forever, and I never have to play it until something comes up, and I have to play it again, but for the time being, I won't have to play it for a while. But here's how this is going to work, guys. In case you missed the last video, these final 3 worlds are going to be their own like video, because I realized that the content I had for each of those worlds, mostly with the cutscenes and story, it takes up a lot of time. So that's why Destiny Islands is its own video, Twilight Town will be, and then Castle Blame will be. So the only thing you're seeing in this video is the Destiny Islands portion. That's all you're going to be seeing in this video altogether. And as of right now, I have actually finished recording gameplay. I beat the game. I've done it. A little bit stressful towards the end, but I did it. Chain of Memories is complete, but it's not complete for you guys, for the videos. But gameplay-wise, I have it all recorded, and I think I'm going to take this time right now to actually finish recording my commentary for the rest of these videos, so I can just end this playthrough, and then that'll be another chapter closed for my playthroughs. And that's what I'm going to do. So welcome to Destiny Islands, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get started. For this world, it wasn't bad at all. A little bit. The cards aren't so bad, but once you kind of figure out the strategies, I did a lot of duels with my cards in this world, because I actually took out a lot more enemies, and it made things a lot easier. And I think that's what I do for this fight right here. Yeah, that's how I did it. But yeah, as of this moment, gameplay's done. I just gotta film the videos. And then that's that. But I'm gonna save my final thoughts when we actually get to the ending, because I do have some things I want to say since this playthrough is almost going to be completed. But I will wait to the end. Now, let's go over the story that's going on with Riku and Destiny Islands. He's seeing the people that he wants to see. He's seeing people from the island, he's seeing Kairi and whatnot, but if you guys remember, because Riku's heart was in the darkness, the only beings he has seen in all the worlds that we've went to are beings of darkness. And Zexion is explaining that to him. Since you left your home behind and you befriended the dark, that's all you can see in here. And then Riku's trying to explain to him that even though I'm only seeing them, I still remember them, and I still know who they are. Because Riku is essentially the one that destroyed his home. He opened the door to darkness and destroyed his home. He is responsible for that. But granted, with everything that happened in the first game, his home was restored thanks to Sora, but he is ultimately responsible for this. And Zexion makes sure he knows.
Many hearts were forever lost to the darkness because of what you did. You hated being an islander, so you opened the door to darkness and destroyed the islands. It was you. You were pulled into the darkness.
I gotta give props to the voice actor for Zexion, because he's really doing a good job here, just laying it down to Riku like, hey, you did this to your home. This is what you did. And as you guys probably have expected, well, we're actually facing 2 bosses in Destiny Islands, but our first boss is Darkseid. Darkseid, I think I find him more annoying as in Riku's, because he moves around so much faster that it is really hard to get a good solid hit on him. But realistically, the only thing I can say for strategy is that whenever his arm would come down, I just went nuts, because he's not going to play any cards while he does that. And then I would use the Mickey card whenever I could, but the problem is that once you attack him in the head, it takes forever to get back up there, and at that point, the sand goes all the way back down to the bottom. See, it's almost like not even worth it. But ultimately, he's not super duper bad. Just really annoying because he moves so fast, and you have so many places where you can hit him. Like, I didn't even do much damage there. Yeah, and again, I think I get like one hit with his head, and then I focus on just dealing damage to his arm, because then I just at this point now I'm just going to be using slights to just automatically go up to his arm. And that's the end of Darkside. Okay, after this cutscene, I'll explain what's going to go on.
Sora! Sora!
Once you interact with Sora, you're going to start another boss fight. And what the game does is the game gives you an opportunity to go back to the room that you last were in, and you can save the game. I recommend doing that because this next boss has like this one big trick up his sleeve that can really screw you over. So it's always good that you save before you talk to Sora, because after you talk to Sora, you're going to initiate the cutscene, and then you're going to go directly into that boss fight. So do what I do and make a save room, make sure you save, and then go fight him.
Sora, it's me. Oh, what? Stop it, Sora! Don't you recognize me? Yeah, I recognize you. I can see exactly what you've become.
Couldn't do that in his story.
How can the light hurt you? Riku, have you really become a creature of the dark? You're not Riku anymore. You're just a pawn of the darkness. So be it. It's time for you to face the light!
Couldn't do that in his story. That looks like an instant kill attack.
I'm fading. Fading away into the light.
You won't fade. You can't fade. There's no power that can defeat you. Not the light, not the dark. So don't run from the light, and don't fear the darkness, because both will make you stronger.
Make me stronger? Darkness too?
Yeah, strength that's yours. The darkness inside your heart, it's vast and it's deep. But if you can, Truly stare into it and never try to remove
So now Kyrie is kind of explaining to him that if he opens up to his own darkness and he's not afraid of what it is, then he can gain a power that is beyond what anybody could expect.
the darkness is there and don't give in. If you do that, you will gain strength. The kind that's unlike any other. You'll be able to escape the deepest darkness.
And I'll be able to see through the brightest light.
Follow the darkness. It'll show you the way to your friends.
Can I face them?
You don't want to?
You know I do. Of course.
I like this part right here.
With my strength. My dark strength. Darkness!
So what we have right here, ladies and gentlemen, is a Rechain of Memories exclusive boss fight. This is, and when I say that, this is exclusive to the PlayStation 2 and HD remasters of this game. In the original Game Boy Advance version, you did not fight Zexion, but in this game, you can. And he's got this one trick up his sleeve that could really just destroy the fight for you. He has this ability to cause a tornado to happen, and that tornado sucks away your cards, and you can never see them again.
Your hopes are nothing. Nothing but a mere illusion.
He doesn't have a lot of health, but then again, you have to keep an eye on him because if he does that tornado, you're losing cards, and you're not going to end up with anything. Yeah, how much health does he have? Yeah, take my word for it. He's really only got like 4 bars of health, but I was strong enough that I'm taking out. He's already at 2 bars. God, I really did destroy him, and well, later on it gets a little bit bad. Oh, that's it right there. He just takes away your cards, and it's a good thing I blocked that. Otherwise, it would suck for me. I don't even think I hit him with this attack. Oh, I did. Okay. Shit. Okay, this is when I don't hit him. And goodbye, Zexion. I will say, though, even though it's kind of crazy, his battle in Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, probably a lot easier and simpler. A little bit chaotic, but not as bad as you think.
After all your protests, you're still like us on the side of darkness.
I know who I am.
When did that happen? You were always terrified of the dark before.
Not anymore!
He's not dead yet. Not yet, but he's getting there. So Riku has accepted the darkness in his heart to make it his own weapon. And that is a wrap on Destiny Islands, folks. And let's get out of here. You will not fight, at this point, you're not going to fight any more bosses after you complete a world. Even though we're, like, in the end game, I like how I said that, you will not fight any bosses once you leave these other worlds. So don't worry about running into a boss. But it is important to save, nonetheless.
he? No one's ever worn the darkness the way that he does. It's impossible.
This is an intense scene.
Oh yes, the replica, of course. We can use this Riku to defeat the real one. Axel?
Wouldn't you like to be real?
So I guess I can kind of explain what happened since I'm not going to be doing a walkthrough 358 because one, I don't have the technology, and I can't stream that because it's a movie.
If you can get that.
But in this grand organization, Zexion knows a little bit too much than he should, and Axel is under strict orders to eliminate anybody that could pose a threat or who could be a traitor.
Saying to him,
And for Zexion's case, he found out way too much about some
"Can't
stuff.
do this."
More so about what happens in Kingdom Hearts 2, because that's when it's really going to explain. 358, not so much, but it gets mentioned a little bit, but that's why. And now Zexion is gone.
You just found out way too much.
That was a good scene, though. All right, I am down to 3 minutes here, ladies and gentlemen, so I'm going to say thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the Destiny Islands part of this adventure. When we meet again, it will be just the Twilight Town portion, and then after that, it will be the finale. We're getting really close, guys. We are almost there, and I never have to look at this again. I can just watch the cutscenes when I'm replaying all the games.
Like that now.
But thank you all so much for watching. Please enjoy the rest of this video. I'm actually, as soon as I'm done uploading this, I'm going to get started working on the... actually, I'm going to record the rest of the videos right now, and then I'll upload them to YouTube. So thank you all so much for watching. I'm going to go ahead and get started working on the next video. See you guys.
Must you interfere again?
Ooh, sure glad I made it in time. That ought to keep Ansem busy for a while. Sorry I couldn't come here sooner, Riku.
Your Majesty, is it you?
Uh-huh. Whoa! That tickles!
This time, you're not an illusion. I'm so glad that you can make it here.
I made a promise to you that I would find a way, didn't I? Oh.
I'm okay. Don't worry. Guess I'm just relieved. I've been alone so long that having someone else around is a little overwhelming. But, how did you make it here? I thought it was too far.
I found a card to help me. I needed a way out of the realm of darkness, and then suddenly this card appeared right in front of me. When I picked it up, I could see your heart beyond the darkness. That's what let me find you. I guess the card thought its place was to be with you.
Maybe you were right.